Good morning, everyone. I'm Errol Barnett at the CBS Broadcast Centre here in New York City as we continue to follow major breaking news out of the UK. Police have arrested Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, formerly known as Prince Andrew, on suspicion of misconduct in public office. About 2 weeks ago, files released by the U.S. Justice Department indicated the former prince may have shared confidential government information with the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio is following developments for us from outside Buckingham Palace in London. Ramy, this is a significant development where you are. Many Americans are just waking up to this news. So tell us about the arrest this morning and the charges.
Yes, Errol, good morning. And this is massive news here for the royal family and for the United Kingdom, because this is the first time a senior royal has been arrested in this country. The arrest of a British royal here, unprecedented. What we understand, at about 8 a.m. local time here, early this morning, British police arrived at the estate of Sandringham. That is not here in London. That's about 3 hours north. It's a private estate owned by King Charles. And we understand that 6 unmarked police cars and 8 plainclothes officers approached Sandringham Estate and then did arrest the former prince. Now, we understand that this is linked to Jeffrey Epstein, the convicted sex offender and pedophile, on suspicion of what's called misconduct in public office. Now, this may relate, it's suggested that this is related to when Andrew, then as prince from 2001 to 2011, was the trade envoy for this country, and his dealings basically traveling around the world, he he's thought to have shared confidential, sensitive financial information to Jeffrey Epstein, which could have been of benefit to one or both men. This is in places around the world, including Afghanistan, Hong Kong, and China. And if he were to be convicted on this, moving this further along, that carries a maximum sentence of life in prison.
Considering the seriousness of this, Ramy, and also just within the past 30 minutes, we read a statement from King Charles III where he said, "Let me state clearly, the law must take its course." How sobering is this for the British public and for those survivors of Epstein's abuse who have long wanted to see people held accountable, although in this circumstance it appears to be for misusing information?
Yeah. For the British public, to your first question, it feels very much that the pressure has been mounting from the royal family themselves. For example, King Charles, not just today, but also in the past couple of weeks, has been saying that the thoughts and sympathies of the king, as well as Queen Camilla, have been with the victims, and that they will cooperate with the police, the Thames Valley Police in this instance, in this ongoing investigation. But there's also pressure coming from British Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer, saying that no one is above the law. So there is this mix from the royals, but also from the political echelon here, that something was coming to some culmination point, coming to a head, and now we're seeing that here with Andrew's arrest.
And Ramy, what do we expect to happen in the hours ahead? I understand that in situations like this, typically the police there can hold someone for 24 to 48 hours as they ask questions, as they gather evidence at Andrew Mountbatten Windsor's properties. But do we have any sense as to how long he might be detained?
Sure. To that point, our partners at the BBC have said that he could be detained by as much as 96 hours. So that is 4 days, but that would require extension after extension. But the more proximate point here is that right now we understand the police are doing an investigation, not just of one of these addresses, but of Sandringham Estate, as well as another estate on the coast of England, about 3 hours north of here. And the arrest empowers them to look through basically anything. They can go through his computers, they can go through his files, they can go through any photographs, any evidence that could potentially, in their search, link him to, again, this suspicion of misconduct while in public office. This could also extend not just to these 2 addresses, but to any other areas that they deem fit.
And this on Andrew's 66th birthday. All right, Ramy Inocencio on this breaking story. We'll stay close to your reporting all day. Thank you very much.